North Korea on Tuesday fired at least one ballistic missile into the sea in what the South Korean military described as a weapon likely designed for submarine-based launches, marking possibly the most significant demonstration of the North's military might since President Biden took office. The launch came hours after the U.S. reaffirmed its offer to resume diplomacy on North Korea's nuclear weapons program. It underscored how the North continues to expand its military capabilities amid a pause in diplomacy. South Korea's Joint Chiefs of Staff said in a statement that it detected the North firing one short-range ballistic missile believed to be a submarine-launched ballistic missile, or SLBM, from waters near the eastern port of Sinpo. The statement said the South Korean and U.S. militaries were closely analyzing the launch. The South Korean military said the launch was made at sea, but it didn't elaborate whether it was fired from a submerged vessel or a launch platform above the sea's surface. Japan's military said its initial analysis suggested that the North fired two ballistic missiles. Prime Minister Fumio Kishida said officials were examining whether they were SLBMs. After the launch, Kishida interrupted a campaign trip ahead of Japanese parliamentary elections later this month and returned to Tokyo. He ordered his government to start revising the country's national security strategy to adapt to North Korea's growing threats. "We cannot overlook North Korea's recent development in missile technology and its impact on the security of Japan and in the region," he said. South Korean officials held a National Security Council meeting and expressed deep regret over the launch, which came despite efforts to revive diplomacy. A strong South Korean response could anger North Korea, which has been accusing Seoul of hypocrisy for criticizing the North's weapons tests while expanding its own conventional military capabilities. The apparent site of the missile firing, a shipyard in Sinpo, is a major defense industry hub where North Korea focuses its submarine production. In recent years, the North has also used Sinpo to develop ballistic weapon systems designed to be fired from submarines. North Korea last tested an SLBM in October 2019. Analysts had expected the North to resume tests of such weapons after it rolled out at least two new SLBMs during military parades in 2020 and 2021.